It's Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. Let me show you my makeup routine that lasts me all day. I will be doing some of my makeup on the go, so just bear with me. These are all of my products in mirror on hand. I like to go in with a makeup wipe and just try to clean my face as much as I can. Even though I did have a clean face, I just do it anyway. To prep my skin, I like to go in with my Pond's and a brightening serum. I take the serum and go right under my eyes, and then I do dots of Pond's before I massage it all in circular motions with the serum and also the Pond's. To moisturize my lips, I use the e.l.f. lip oil, and I love this oil, I'm not gonna lie. To prep my brows, I use the NYX brow glue, and I also use a spoolie after massaging that gel all throughout my brows, and I'm going to push my brows up and mold them in the shape they're already in. Yeah, I'm hiding every which way from the sun, but you can see the difference in the shape of the brows. Yeah, very much that, girl. And you can see why I say skin prep is such an important part, because it's just the key to a flawless base. Taking my mini fan, I'm just going to dry all of that product down. Before I fill in my brows, I take my powder puff and translucent powder, remove the excess, and I just pat on that powder. And I just try to make sure I add enough, but not too much. You feel what I'm saying? And I blend it all the way in. I'm trying a new pencil today by LA Colors, and I believe it's in the color Espresso. And I'm just going to carve in my brows and try to make it as natural as possible. I usually use the e.l.f. pomade, but I just wanted to try the pencil today. Once they're all filled in, this is how it should look. At least that's how I like it. So what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. I love this Infallible Wear L'Oreal concealer. I'm not going to lie, okay? You see I'm jamming. But yeah, I love this concealer so much. It's just real good for coverage, and it just works really well for me. Also, while I'm trying to carve my brows, y'all, I am really being a big girl, because it was a struggle. It really was a struggle, especially being in a moving car. Alright, we made it home, and right now I'm drying my face down with the e.l.f. Grip Primer, and I did fill in my eyes with concealer, okay? Before I go in with any other step, I'm going to set my eyes with the translucent powder, just with the excess from the brows, and then we're going to go in with the foundation and carve the top of my brows and then fill in my face. Carving the top of your brows is very much optional. It's just something that I like to do, and I'm stuck in my ways, y'all. Very much stuck in my ways. But yeah, that's just what I do. And then I go in and add my foundation. To blend my liquids, I love using a dense foundation brush, and I just pat until it's all completely blended the way that I like. Okay, now we're good. I'm just going to move on to my bronzer. I use the e.l.f. bronzer. For my placement, I do 3 dots across my forehead, my cheekbones, and also my chin. To blend it, I'm going to take my contour brush, and I'm just going to pat it in and drag it down for my forehead. But for my cheekbone, I'm going to gradually push the product upwards my face, and just, you can see the motions I'm doing with my hand. It's very hard to explain, but it's more so visual. Then I go in with my blush, and I did add too much blush, y'all. That's what I get for being on the phone running my mouth, but it's okay. It's an easy fix. Just watch the video, and you can see how I fix that. I just continue to pat, y'all, and that's how I fixed it. You see, it looks real good, okay? And you can see my bronzer mixing into my foundation really well. I just love it. I love all of this. So, of course, we're going to blend until I can't blend anymore. And then we're going to go in with our next step. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I do use my concealer brush to apply. And I just go in and I paint my face. I use the 2017 method. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't I say I was stuck in my ways? I'm stuck in my ways, okay? So I do my under eyes, and then of course my T-zone, my nose, and my chin, and my top lip, and then that's pretty much it. And then I blend with my brush, as y'all will be able to see as well. Too much concealer, so to construct my nose, I'm just going to go in with that bronzer, sculpt it out, and then I'm going to blend it out with a small blending brush. Here we are before we blend it all in. So now I'm going to blend and blend until I can't blend anymore. Just remember to always keep patting, and just when you think you're done blending, blend some more. After blending out all of my concealer, I'm going to go back in with my blush, my bronzer, and my foundation. And I'm just going to blend in all of the harsh lines that I see, just because I want it to blend seamlessly. That's just my key thing. Blending, 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 blending. I'm not adding any additional makeup. I'm just using the excess makeup that's left on the brush. Now I can go in with my e.l.f. setting mist, and I'm going to set that all over my face just to set my liquids in place. You can really be done with your face now if you choose to, but I'm going to bake and set with my powders. I love this banana baking powder from Revlon, I believe. It's so good, y'all. I didn't rub all the letters off of it. Using my powder puff, I remember to look up while applying it, and I just pat it into my skin. I also go in with a little bit heavier on my nose. Like, you're going to see what I do. I try to just bake and just set those powders because I don't want my makeup to move at all. With this powder, I'm going to place it everywhere I place my concealer. While I'm baking, I'm going to use my blush, my powder. I love this Juvia's Place. I don't know the volume. And I'm just going to pat that into my skin as well. I love blush. And I also hit it a little bit on top of my nose. I am also using the Juvia's Place bronzer. Y'all, I love this bronzer, okay? I love it down. going to take my Fit Me press powder and I'm just going to apply that everywhere I place my foundation. Don't forget to set your nose contour as well. I use that Juvia's Place bronzer. To remove my bake, I'm going to use the Fit Me press powder in the light beige, and I'm going to use my setting brush, and I'm just going to wipe away all the excess dust and just pat all of that powder into my skin. For my last steps, I add a pop of color in my eyes and a little bit of highlight all over my brow bones, my nose, my lips, and then I went in and set my face. Of course, I went in with the e.l.f. first, set all those powders, dry that down, always dry it down, and then I'm going to go in with my aerosol spray. Once it dries all down, I'm going to spray away from my face, but I love to spray it down, okay? Because this is what's going to make your makeup last, okay? So I just make sure I apply enough without completely drenching my face. Once you're completely dried, all you have left to do is your lips. So here's a close-up on my face, y'all. This was my Thanksgiving face, and I love this so much. I got so many compliments. Again, y'all, this is not a teaching tutorial. I'm just teaching y'all what it is that I do and what I like to use. So if you want anything else from me, make sure you like, comment some ideas, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Bye!